Welcome to The Nooner, a daily dispatch of open-ended ideas from J.E. Peterson, but you can call me Jordan. For best results, head over to Substack, where you can sign up to get the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, which includes some extras that I don't share anywhere else. You can find a link to that in the description of this episode. Alright, here's today. Distance doesn't matter. Do you know how far a light year is? Don't Google it, just guess. Trust me, it'll be more fun that way. When I was a kid, for some reason I memorized the speed of light in miles per second. So let's start there. In 1 second, light travels 186,000 miles. That's a lot. If there was a road that let you do it, driving that distance would get you around the Earth more than 23 times. At an average speed of 70 miles an hour, that would take well over 3.5 months without any stops. So, to recap, that means that in 1 second, light travels about the distance you can drive in a car in 3.5 months without stopping. Right, okay, but the question at the top was, how far is a light year? That's easy. It's just 186,000 miles times the number of seconds in a year. Unfortunately, I don't know how many seconds are in a year off the top of my head, so I'll have to go use a calculator real quick and... Oh, okay. There are 31,536,000 seconds in a year. So that means that a light year is 31,536,000 times 186,000, which gets us to 5,865,696,000,000 miles. Let's just round up to 6 trillion. But wait, that's just one little light year. You want to get to the nearest neighboring solar system? That's Proxima Centauri, in orbit around a tightly bound pair of stars called Alpha Centauri, and it's more than 4 light years away, or about 24 trillion miles. Let's stop there for now. We love to get all dizzy about astronomical numbers, and why wouldn't we? They're mind-boggling. The mind will boggle. But I don't think they matter as much as we tend to assume. Consider the numbers that don't boggle our minds anymore. The distance between Los Angeles and San Francisco is just a bit less than 400 miles. 400 miles? That's nothing. It's an hour-long flight. And that's to say nothing of Zoom calls. I live in North Hollywood, and my business partner lives in Oakland. Even though we see each other in person maybe once a year, we talk every day. But when's the last time you did a road trip? As you drive along at about a mile a minute, do you ever look out the window at the vast expanses of undeveloped country and imagine how many houses you could build there? Or cities? Do you ever imagine what it would be like if you had to just get out and walk? Suddenly, the mind starts to boggle a bit again. But that takes some effort. We're too used to our neat little technologies that let us talk to people who are thousands of miles away whenever we want. And, in a pinch, a person can get from pretty much anywhere in the world to anywhere else in the world in about a day. The right kind of rocket can do it in an hour, without even killing you. So it seems to me an utter failure of imagination to think that the distance between the stars is so different. Future technologies, based on properties of reality we don't yet understand, will make light years as meaningless as miles. Physical distance only matters insofar as it cannot be crossed or traversed. Other planets, other stars, other galaxies, these are, to us in our present frame, completely outside our reach. Any effort with our current abilities to contact or approach them are as absurd as a bacterium in Milwaukee trying to find a way to send a message to a frozen shrub in Siberia. But will the galaxy seem so large after we collapse the distance with our thoughts the same way we made our own world small enough for viral memes and plastic toys at Walmart made in China? If you liked today's episode, I hope you'll share it with someone. No, I'm not asking you to spam your socials. I mean, obviously you can if you want to, but everyone knows a thoughtful, well-timed message can make all the difference in someone's day. So if the spirit moves, send a text. And if you haven't yet, head over to the Nooner on Substack to get access to the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, including stuff like music recommendations, TMI updates from my personal life, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing I like you more than other people. Okay, that's it for today. See you at noon tomorrow.